Fuck it, I don't care. Hi. Uh, show all, and then I want to share. Okay. Okie dokie. Hello. Okay. So, sorry, it took a minute because I was sharing the live, but haven't had any major medications today. So, it's one of those rare opportunities where I might actually drink a little bit of alcohol. Not a big drinker anymore. Still drink, just not a lot. And, damn. So, I currently work at a liquor store. Won't say which one. And they, Bailey's, came out with a limited edition flavor. Churro flavor. So, gonna try that tonight. And yeah, let's get into it. So, I guess the first thing I wanted to do is just kind of catch up on all the craziness that is my life these past few months, because I know I keep saying that I'm going to make more videos and yada yada, and I'm trying, but life happens, man. Life freaking happens. And so yeah. I'm using the Messenger Oracle today. If anybody's interested in getting an Oracle reading from me, tips are appreciated since my birthday is in 2 days. My Cash App is in the link below in the description of the video. But before I get into the reading stuff, I just kind of wanted to give like a little bit of a catch up on like what's been happening, because like holy cow. So I may be looking into moving out of where I'm living soon, just because rent where I'm currently living is getting expensive, and I believe that I could possibly find a less expensive place to, live. And so, and I have hiccups. I apologize in advance. Oh, cool. So, I have been dealing with a lot of personal issues with bodily pain and just a lot of like health issues going on in the background. I'll leave it at that. And so I'm doing much better today. And that's why I decided to go live, because I finally got some help, and finally getting the help that I need. And this year in particular just hasn't been a very magical year. I haven't been doing a lot of spell work, but I really haven't felt the need to either. I don't know if you guys go through your magical, burnouts where you're just like, you don't feel the need to do anything. And I just haven't felt the need to do anything lately. A lot of what I used to do, I feel like my spiritual team kind of just takes care of for me. So I don't really um, feel the need to, uh, you know, do a lot of spell work, which has been fantastic for me because, yay, I get to save energy. I appreciate you being so open about struggling mentally. Yeah, this year has been my growth year for sure. I want to say the past 2 years have been my growth years, maybe even longer than that. Let me see. So, there we go. Give me just a minute, please. Let me go back up here for a second. So, Cricket, I'm going to make you a moderator. So if you see any more dumb bullshit, please be very liberal with your muting or timing out people for the longest time possible. Anyways, so I went and got, long story short, I got some physical therapy. Yeah, it just happens when you go live now. I don't know why. Physical therapy really did help me recently, and I didn't know that my body was holding on to so much anger until I got the physical therapy done, and it was really healing because I felt like I just let a lot of stuff go that I didn't even know I was still holding on to. But your body does store like stuff, and yeah, that was good for me this year. That's been super healing, super great, whatever. Let me think what else. I've had a few people this year. I said it in a previous live, but I've had more people now come to me asking me on helping them learn about witchcraft, which is really interesting because, like I said before, I don't see myself as a teacher by any means, honestly. But it's been interesting to see so many people come to me asking about witchcraft, wanting to know more about witchcraft. And it's mainly been women saying that they just want to claim their power back. They want to feel like they have some kind of control over their life. And I think it's really great that more people are wanting to not only take accountability for their life, but they're wanting to find ways to have that confidence and, really do it themselves, if that makes any sense. Just in general, just do it themselves. So I've just had a lot. I've had a lot going on medically this year, physically, medically. My mental health has improved, to be really honest with you guys, especially this year. And overall, things have just been really great. Really great. I never thought that um, some ways that I think I never even thought I would think the way, in some ways, the way I think now is just, it's crazy. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, and I totally get that because I'm guilty of that. I think we all like to surround ourselves with spiritual people that we think are stronger than we are. But at the end of the day, like, everybody's human. Everybody's going through shit. And anybody that's just like, my life is just daisies and everything's great. The more I'm like, okay, but what's really going on? You know? Um, I have gotten to a point in my life too where I don't see the point in hiding or lying or trying to be something that I'm not. Um, I know that some people, it takes time. That's all I have to say. That's all I can say about it is like, I really think just maturity, time, and just figuring things out as you go in life, you know? I just don't think that you wake up one day and you just have all your shit figured out. So I did lean on two people, maybe too much, a few years ago. And now that I have grown more, gone through some more social situations, whatever you want to call it, like, I think those things just take time. And the people that stick around through you, with you when you're having a rough time, those are the people you want to keep in your life. But the people that are just like, oh, you're just too much, you're too much this, you're too much that, or whatever. Um, if if they fall out of your life naturally, good. They should. That's just my personal take on that is don't continue to, you know, I don't even know. Um, Allow that kind of bullshit to stay in your energy. So, hey Lily, long time no see. So, anyways, it's just been interesting, and um, I know what you're talking about. The person you're talking about, Val Cricket. I do miss Val. We don't talk very often anymore. A lot of it's just, you know, she's got her own things in her life going on, and a lot of the reason that she stepped away from YouTube is because of drama. And I don't blame her. We're still on good terms. We still talk every once in a while. But yeah, just plain old fucking drama. And if you see anybody in chat saying stupid shit, please feel very liberal with your blocking or muting or whatever. So, just as a heads up. YouTube's algorithm has changed dramatically. So, the past 3 times I've gone live, I've been getting a lot of trolls. So, just letting you know. I basically need an army of moderators just to get rid of the army of trolls. Ugh. It's not bad. Churro flavored Baileys. Eh. Oh, aftertaste. No. Bad aftertaste. So, but anyways, let's see. All good. Been happening to other friend too. Yeah, they've definitely been coming in droves. Yes. So, Um, sorry, I'm just fidgeting. Oh, went to a Greta Van Fleet concert this year. That was fun. Bought myself some much needed stuff earlier this year. Ooh, and I'm hoping next either later this month or the beginning of next month, I will be doing a Halloween Sheen haul on my YouTube channel. I went to a Greta Van Fleet concert earlier this month. Yeah. Or no, late middle of last month. Ooh, that's cool. But yeah, Greta Van Fleet was awesome. They had a lot of pyrotechnics, a lot of fireworks, a lot of fire. It was really good. Yeah, Greta Van Fleet, it's kind of like a Led Zeppelin sound alike band. Uh but to me they're really good. So yeah. My favorite song of theirs is Light My Love. Um, so yeah. Um, what else? I don't know, just everything I've been going through this year cuz I got a friend of mine pulled cards for me at the very beginning of the year because I just wanted to know like what my year was going to look like. And it was really interesting because she said you're my whole life this year is going to be quiet. She said it's going to be very quiet. You're going to do a lot of healing, and there's just going to be a lot of like growing. And I believe her now. I believe it because there's been a lot of growth and healing, and just absolutely no. I like my tolerance for bullshit is gone. Like I think in your teens you're just kind of like woo whatever, and then you get into your 20s, your younger 20s is kind of like, what do I do with my life now because everybody's pressuring me, and then you get to your late 20s and you're like, who am I? What do I want to do? And then like I got into my 30s, and then it was like, oh, like now I'm really going to start to establish some stuff and like learn who I am and learn what I want and like really start to figure stuff out. And now that I'm about to be 34 in 2 days, like my tolerance for drama is like very close to zero. And my boundaries have gotten so much healthier, and the way I talk to people is so much kinder and healthier, and I just all the people I'm close to in my life has told me they see a difference in me, which means something good is, going on. So, happy birthday. Mine is at the moment too. Oh, happy birthday, Lily. Cool. Yeah, it's a lot of no fucks left to give. Yes. And just yeah, it's been a very interesting year for me. But I can't wait to do the Sheen haul, the Halloween Sheen haul, hopefully at the beginning of next month, because or just a Halloween haul in general, because I'm sure I'm gonna get a few other things outside of Sheen. But I just love those videos too. I love it when witches are like, look what I got for Halloween. Some people are like really creative, and they go and like they arts and crafts their Halloween decoration. I'm not. Listen, I want it put together already. I'll figure it out. Like I don't want to sit there with epoxy and paint and glitter and just be done already. You know what I'm saying? I just want to hang up some lights and be done with it, you know? I get even more that way during Christmas because Halloween is my favorite holiday. My second favorite holiday is Christmas. Christmas. And I think like I tried to like St. Patrick's Day, but a lot of other witches like kind of ruined it for me because they're like, but St. Patrick was like a fucking dick. And I'm like, okay, but like beer and like green stuff and like leprechauns and I don't know, I think anybody has the ability to make a positive out of all the negative things. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just tired of all the fucking negative bullshit. That's the other thing too. I think that's a lot of the reason I don't go live very often because like what's the point in whining and bitching about negative stuff all the time? I'm starting to get to a point to where I don't understand that anymore. And maybe I'll complain about stuff with the people I'm closest to when I'm really struggling and having a problem, but I don't want to stay in that all freaking day. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. And I don't know. And don't even get me started about my dating life, because that's just, ugh. Every single time I talk to a new person, hi, silence. Hi, silence. It never gets past like hello, or like it'll go like a couple conversations in of like, oh, I like this. What do you like? Oh, I like that. And it's like, oh, cool. And like, we're trying to get to know each other or whatever. And then just it's always like I always have this feeling that I'm being treated like, oh yes, the joys of dating in your fucking 30s, dude. Joke's on them, because no matter what, I'm going to travel the world. I've got some big goals for myself. One of them being, I'm going to travel the world. I want to see it all. Not all, but like a lot. So I'm not sure you'll ever see me go to Dubai. But all of Europe, absolutely. I actually plan on coming to Australia in about a year or two. That's my next trip. So, there you go. It's the aftertaste that tastes bad, but it tastes good overall. It needs something. Bailey's churro needs to be mixed with something. I just don't like it by itself, I think. Oh no, I already have like a whole situation, Lily, trust me. I have a whole situation. I'm going to be in Sydney. Don't want to go into too many details, but I'll be in Sydney living with somebody that owns their house, and hopefully I'll be able to start working there, at least for a little while. I won't stay in Australia permanently, but I do want to get maybe like a work visa and live in Australia for a year or two, maybe 3, and then I'll end up moving back to America. But a lot of that's just because all of my family's in America. There's no point in me living there permanently, but around Brissy, okay. That's where one of my other best friends live, is close to there. Yeah. But she's more like North Melbourne. Anyways, what else this year? Let me tell you, I think I'm starting to get back in the groove a little bit. And I just, now that I don't have really bad pain because of my health issues, and now that I'm starting to I just feel the magic coming back to me, if that makes any sense. I have the inspiration's finally there again. I just haven't felt inspired to do anything like all year. And a lot of it's just life happens, struggles happen, physical, ailments happen, like things happen, health, whatever. Just shit happens. And so like I don't know, but now that it's close to Halloween, and I don't even think it's just Halloween, but like my magic's like I have inspiration again. So I have to be inspired. I'm just that kind of person. I just it's really hard. And I've heard all the rants about if you have issues, then just witch through it, and I totally understand the mentality, but I think it's really disingenuous to discredit modern medicine and technology and the fact that with modern medicine, you can use your magic in tandem with that. You can do your own energy work on yourself in tandem with those things. You know what I'm saying? When I did go get my physical therapy, I did my own stuff in tandem with it, and it made it work even better. But to me, that's witchcraft. Like, it feels so fluid. Like, I feel like I've been doing witchcraft all year long, but it's little things here and there that I don't really talk about or feel the need to, because it's like really common sense, like, oh yeah, like anybody would do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just like little stuff. I just wake up and do it. Like when I'm cleaning my house, I'm thinking about how I'm not just cleaning the house, I'm cleansing the house, I'm putting up wards and all this stuff. And it's still magic, I just think that like we want the oohs and the ahs and the Hollywood and the, like, I'll win the lottery or I'll make lots of money being a witch or whatever the thing is. And like, since when, like your grandmother didn't have YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like she just did spell work. She didn't want to tell other people about doing the spell work. She just did it, and I feel like that's kind of what I'm turning into is just kind of like, I don't really talk about it. I just do it. Whatever it is. I have to shower. I have to go shower. Unwell. Hospital. I'll be back. Okay, Lily. But yeah, no. Yeah, like Lily was saying, like action steps count to all works together. Yeah, it all works together. It's like when you finally get to a point to where your spirituality and your energy and like the way you understand your magic and everything just works together so well in tandem. And it's like it doesn't feel like a chore to do spell work anymore. It doesn't feel like hard work to be a witch anymore. And I understand that some people feel like they need to work towards or climb towards something in their spirituality. I guess I'm just not one of those people. I just kind of just go with the flow. I want to let things happen as they're meant to happen. And I think for a while there, I want to say the past, like last year, the year before, I was trying to force something out of me when I never really needed to. And I think that that's just some baby witch advice. Like if you're a baby witch and you listen to this later or whatever, like nothing needs to be forced. You will get there when you get there. Your magic will work for you in the times that you need it, in the way that you need it, when the time is right. And that's the best way I can explain it. So, if any of my moderators want to do their thing, I'm just saying. So, I don't know. And then, of course, I've been really, speaking of that, I've actually been really worried about Witchfoot lately. I know controversial person. Some people love her, some people hate her. I don't care either way. I really respect her work because she transformed the way I do magic. I never thought I would do traditional witchcraft. I never thought I'd be a tradcraft type person. But when I layered it into everything else I've been doing for years, it transformed my witchcraft, and Witchfoot helped me get there. So, Witchfoot, the name Witchfoot. If you guys, I don't think I've ever talked about it. It's it's a little bit of a troll thing, a little bit of a, like, I don't even know. It's more of like a respect thing. But Tiptoe Chick and Witchfoot have been my favorite witchcraft creators for years. And Tiptoe Chick is no longer with us. Witchfoot is hated by a lot of the witchcraft community because she's not afraid to debate. I don't mind debating every once in a while. I just have to be in the mood for it. Like, I don't mind the debating thing or whatever, but I have to be in the mood for it. And I really don't like it when it turns into disrespect and like bad, like genuinely bad faith arguments and stuff. I don't have time for that anymore. And when I feel like it's starting to lean in that direction, I just shut it down pretty quickly. So, yeah. But anyways, I can't believe I've been talking for 30 minutes. Besides that, everything's going good. You know, I think I just wanted to come on and be encouraging at the very least. Just kind of like, now that I'm not in like severe pain, I feel like I have a little bit to give, and I wanted to give a little bit today. Come on and just say hello, and how are you doing? And like I said, my birthday's coming up, so if you want an oracle reading, I've got my cards with me. I'm not charging for them by any means, but tips are appreciated. But besides that, like, I don't know, I'm just, I really and truly think that, like, this is a turning point in my life, and, like, things are finally changing for the better, and it's funny because I feel like if you're not paying attention, it's easy to miss the small good moments in your life. And I think that, you know, my family especially has really pulled through for me recently, and I just feel very loved, and I appreciate my family, even if they annoy the ever-living shit out of me sometimes. So, any thoughts, questions, concerns, ideas? Anybody? Hello? So I know I'm not rambling to myself. So, on my birthday, I may do another live for readings. So, if anybody's interested in that and you go back later and watch this, make sure to check that out. It'll be on September 9th. Okay. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah! Y'all don't know. I've recently, I love, okay, so I've done cooking videos in the past. I think I want to do that again. I don't want to say I'm going to make it a regular thing, okay, because Lord knows every time I'm like, oh, I'm fully back, like something else happens. But I think I'm going to do another cooking video too, because One of the things I really love to do in October, I love to bake and just make food for people. So, yeah, I just love to bake and make food for people and make people comfortable, and I love like that good vibe, like smell good, like one of my favorite things is like the pumpkin pie and the autumn leaves and the smell of nutmeg and allspice and all the fun stuff. I don't know. I just really love fall. I'm a fall girl. I'm a fall girl. And like, let's not get it twisted. Like, I appreciate and find things that I love in all seasons, especially as I've gotten older. I love spring. I love fall. I love winter. I love summer. There's all good things about all of them, but there's just something about fall. I don't know. It's just a different everything. It's just different. And I don't know if it's just the weather or just that aesthetic of coziness. Okay, I think I know what it is. Okay, let me take that back. I think it's the aesthetic of just cozy. Anything cozy. So like the smell of a baked apple pie in the morning. Or not just in the morning, but you know what I mean. The smell of a baked apple pie. The smell of like a pumpkin pie. Um, just baked goods. um, orange flavor, orange flavored, orange colored like throw blankets and fall pillows in the living room, and just like, I don't know, like all the beautiful autumn leaves and like maple leaves. I love maple leaves for some reason, and like all the lights for Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving, like all the seasonal lights. And I don't know, just I love decorations and lights, and like I love the people that make you feel welcome in their home, and love the atmosphere of just like all the good smells and all the good food and the laughter. And I don't know, like I think if I really like all those things, I think that's the thing I'm trying to create in my own life more and more as I'm getting older. And I think I'm starting to accomplish that. I really do. And it just takes time. Like I said, like you get older and you just figure stuff out. You figure out who you want to be, and like obviously you go through changes and you change as a person, and like your interests, your hobbies, like things just change. Um, and at the core, I'll always be the same person, but I don't know. I just I love to be hospitable and cook for people, bake for people, and maybe it's the Italian. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm glad that you guys still show up every once in a while and say hi to me. My little tiny channel on YouTube. And you know, there were a few times there when I really thought I was going to just delete my YouTube channel completely and just say goodbye forever. Goodbye forever, everybody. Because I'm not going to lie, the drama and the stress of the drama really got to me like badly. And it wasn't that anybody in particular just ran me off of the platform. I just didn't want to deal with any more drama at all. Because the internet is a cesspool of mentally ill people, unfortunately. Not all the time, but it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Um, I'm happy I didn't leave YouTube. That's what I have to say about the rest of that whole thing is I'm happy I didn't leave YouTube. I'm happy I'm still around. And, you know, even though there are an ass ton of trolls that still come to my YouTube channel, and it just annoys me to no end, I kind of just look past it because I get those messages every once in a blue moon of somebody saying, you know, thank you for being authentically you, and thank you for being so raw and honest about who you are and your spiritual journey and everything that you've been through. And I honestly regret being so real and raw in the past as much as I have. But, I don't know. There are other times when I get people that tell me that that's exactly what they needed to hear. So, it is what it is. There used to be a part of me, and I think that, you know, when I was trying to build a brand, I guess you could say, I was getting hyped up by a lot of different people telling me, oh, you're going to be a perfect spiritual teacher and all this other stuff. And now that I'm about to be 34, I'm about to be 30 fucking 4, dude, in 2 days, 34. I'm just like, I just want to live my life. I just want to live my life. And if something I say really resonates with you, then great. If it doesn't, okay. Okay. That's it. I don't have time for any of the other bullshit anymore. I just don't have time. So, by the way, if you do get this, the churros flavored Baileys, I would suggest mixing it with something else. Like a coffee liqueur. I think what I would do is I would mix it with coffee liqueur and vodka over ice. That's what I would do with that. Just doesn't taste that great by itself. The aftertaste is ugh. But if you mixed it with a little something else, I'm sure it'd be fine. Coffee liqueur, vodka. Actually, I have all of those things, so I could make myself an actual drink, but I'm just not in the mood. Not in the mood. Is there anything else I want to say before I go? Not really, just maybe people change. I feel like I've changed for the better. I feel like a lot of the people around me have confirmed that, and I feel like I have learned a lot of things about myself very quickly. And it's not just humbled me, it's genuinely changed me as a person for the better. And I don't know, just maybe, like I said before, I really genuinely believe that these things just happen with time. So, if you would like an oracle reading, you can comment at the end of this live. Cash App tips are appreciated. But, yeah, that's all. Just genuinely good old, my God, so much has happened this year. And now we're about to be in voting season. We're about to be voting for our next president. Again. And let me tell you, I am not looking forward to that. But anyways, I'm going to go and play video games and enjoy my life and not worry about what's going on on YouTube. With all of that said, have a good night.